As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the adventurers...
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this... Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the...
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so...
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else...
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis, with the professional buyers. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you it's... I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul in Teyvat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not listen.
You're a fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why am I that?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Hanno bets ČŽUN LI is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Made another handsome sum today.
To our success.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Oh, I think I may have...
Made another handsome sum today.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
ЧЖУН ЛИ, there you are!
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you!
Something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and...
Someone...
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
You appear to have taken his claim.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't... Paimon just wants to... enlighten...
I see.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot we are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of...
Stop being so... Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai. Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke...
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So you say. Wait till my guy. It's no use me singing his praises.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman... Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. ČŽUN LI. I've heard about you. They say...
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? I've never...
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If ČŽUN LI wins, he's the assistant. If ČŽUN LI loses... never mind. ČŽUN LI won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be...
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the...
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only...
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun-jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet...
Huh? How could you forget
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, Mr. ČŽUN LI, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed...
Such a detailed description. Almost say, you're not trying to...
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular...
If ČŽUN LI said so, it must be...
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. ČŽUN LI. How...
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. ЧЖУН ЛИ not to join us. Trust me when I say—
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm.
Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided—
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives.
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for—
Huh. Such a huge mine.
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging through.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before it—
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clue—
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts.
A few everyday items.
1, 2, huh. That seems right. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of—
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around.
items for washing one's face before the—
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems like they had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items?
Why would someone set off with their tools?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to— Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues with it.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating really.
I see. 4.
A child? What's a child?
I'm not.
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if I can perceive the.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no...
You mean you can put your hand on a rock?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that...
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and...
Stone seeing. Fascinating.
I'm glad I can... Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this...
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue from...
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no... maybe...
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scam! An on-site accident. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Di.
You're back. How are the investigations?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place.
Forced to? But...
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply...
This leads me to my third point. Mr. ЧЖУН here made good use of his...
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from...
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set up...
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago.
You're right. New plan. I'll leave... There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go... In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while...
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're...
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's... Searching for? We're all out of...
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a...
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling extremely anxious.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling when you know you've forgotten
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was... Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it...
I see. If I am able to during a...
Really? Oh, thank you.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there...
Great! Let's have a look!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
No escape!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the miners!
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are...
Freeze!
Illusion shattered!
Cool it! Duplicate frostbite! Freeze! Catch the wind. Dodge this. Cool it.
Shine down!
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
There is no escape!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry? Cool it! Dodge this! Fusion shot! This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! Dodge this! What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Quite the find. Shine down! What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry. Freeze! What's the hurry?
There is no...
Dodge this!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Don't get frostbite! What's the hurry? Freeze!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Hey, footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to...
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Freeze!
No escape!
Don't push your luck! Cool it!
Shine down!
Dodge this! What's the hurry? Cool it! Don't get frostbite! Dodge this!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Freeze! Cool it! How fortunate!
here?
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Illusion shattered!
Dodge this! Ha. This moment will be frozen in time. What's the hurry? Cool it!
Let it rain.
Freeze! Cool it!
Shine down!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! What's the freeze? Cool it! Dodge this!
Torn to oblivion!
Hi there. Have you seen anyone?
A miner.
Let's try someone. Hello. Have you seen any miners?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm...
Jeez. A little whatever. Let's...
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance.
Huh. This child.
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them! More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later.
What's the hurry? Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Don't push your luck. Dodge this. this?
Shine down!
Don't get frostbite. Cool it!
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization.
Huh? You sure?
A minor?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas.
I think...
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they look like.
I think that's all we needed to...
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that...
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about her...
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right. They followed this
Mr. Kunjun, you're...
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But...
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along!
You think so? It feels like we're cracking a criminal case.
Be that as it may, we would do well. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state. Walking sea...
Oh, you're quite right, Mr.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings. But the level... We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us... The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass...
Clever thinking!
What's the hurry?
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing...
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be...
Hey!
Judging by his appearance, he must...
Should we wake him up?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and...
How is he? He won't...
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious...
Hyman heard him talking about digging for something. Did he...
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pot. Are these... ore frag... I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of...
How he came to be here is...
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him, why bring him...
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Hyman's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something...
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is... I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by... These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for...
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like...
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shang. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving it, but thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can... Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunji?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment of time. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. Oh, however, there is...
Huh? What's with the serious...
Traveler. Does Dragonfall mean any...
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed...
Elemental reactions can produce material...
Indeed they can. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of... And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and... Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now...
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been... Weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it...
Ulterior motives?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary... We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this... When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment. Difficult to say. I feel that ore...
So there's never any ancient...
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are...
That makes sense.
Indeed. Let's keep going. Wow.
And there's so many mysterious-looking crypts.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. All right then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see.
This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded. It's past, not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a... If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway... When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea? Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Quick, let's go see. Maybe...
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go for...
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere to the gate.
So behind the seal, What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Excellent! Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier!
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ajdaha, this is not how we intend... for events to transpire.
Waste not your words! Your life is mine!
Don't push your luck! Don't push your luck!
Watch out!
Allow me!
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Cool it! Don't push your luck!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Fisher! From rock to dust!
This moment will be frozen! Freeze! Don't push your luck! Cool it!
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Don't push your luck! Time to fight back, I suppose. Freeze! Careless! Crumble!
Crumble! Cowardly insect!
Rise! This is order! Quake!
There is no... Surrendering.
What's the hurry?
The enraged earth will not absolve
Don't push
you!
your luck! Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Don't push your luck!
Illusion shattered!
Crumble!
Don't push your luck! Cool it!
This one's not enough! You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
What's the hurry? Freeze!
Shine down!
Cool it! What's the hurry? Don't push your luck!
Torn to oblivion!
Crumble!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Freeze! What's the hurry? Dodge
The
this!
enraged earth will not absolve you!
Order guide you.
Cool it! push your luck. Dodge this. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Fisher!
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time. Ha! 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 Illusion shock. Don't push your luck.
From rock
Let's spark
to dust.
Dodge this.
Sooner or later. Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Cool it.
Shine down!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Rumble!
Don't push your luck. Cool it.
Now ye shall perish!
Dodge this.
This is order.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Freeze. Frostbite. Dodge this.
Morax! 1,000 years after you sealed me underground!
You should call it by its name, Azhdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant.
No. You have...
That voice!
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been... Your Azhdaha. The very set...
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only... Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha the whole. Heaven and earth. Yin and yang. Opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the...
So there are two
No! It can't be!
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, that's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping...
The audacity! Are you insane? If you...
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful human...
There would be no harm in it.
You haven't changed. Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax. with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time, erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend. And Ajdaha, now incomplete, became
What would you expect? It was
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm in the beginning in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. And so, we became you. And from your will, I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax.
No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone.
No! It is I, Ajdaha! Forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth.
Morax is not.
A lord over insects is
You forgot yourself. Nobody held more. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in all powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun. Strange.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt.
No! That isn't true!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax.
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of...
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon.
Your power is nearly spent. Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miner.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be... Huh? Young...
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you.
So you're taking them back to Liyue?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any...
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ajdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators...
Ajdaha, I am no...
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by you may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said,
that day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the...
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you.
Hence, do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. Old friend. God of contracts.
Thank you, Azhdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed.
Wow. That was so weird.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunju. He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but...
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense this, despite being the victor. I could not claim to be stronger than he, and in his heart, he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history.
You still care a lot about Lee.
Call it, I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly... So, not long ago, we met a guy called... He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events... Zhang Li, you're a god. You...
I cannot...
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information?
I understand. But I must apologize.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ajdaha?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract.
How can...
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world... There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded by time. Forgot, but you are capable of finding them and bringing them. Those who come to witness will witness. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead.